What's up, Jaime?
What's up, Mr. Ron?
Thanks for coming out. What's up, Mr. Trejo? Thank you guys for coming out. So thank you guys for coming out to do this quick interview with us. I just have a couple questions to ask you guys, and the whole purpose of this is to help teachers become better teachers and to help students get a message out to teachers that will empower them to reach you guys more effectively. Does that make sense? All right, so we're gonna start off with Jaime. Jaime, can you tell us about someone who has made an impact on your life so far in your short educational career?
Well, ever since I came into middle school, there's this tutor that stood out to me out of all of them. His name is Mr. T, because he really just is like a brother to me. And then 7th grade came, right? He was my coach for football and basketball.
Okay.
Football, he never gave up on us. He still tried his best to make sure we're like doing good in sports and stuff.
So Mr. T, I actually know Mr. T. Mr. T is your avid tutor. Mm-hmm. And is that where you met Mr. T? Yes, was through avid? Mm-hmm. Outstanding. And Mrs. Trejo, do you know Mr. T?
Yes, I do.
What has been your experience with Mr. T over the past 3 years?
You know what, he's pretty positive, very enthusiastic, very passionate to push the kids to be better about themselves overall, not just in sports, not just in education, but a better person overall that can serve the community. And that's pretty powerful. It really impacted him for the last 3 years to make a positive change, because when he went into middle school, of course, he was a little hyper
Oh, yeah, he was.
kid, but that really did help him a lot to have such a positive, role model in the school.
Awesome. So even just as he's just a tutor, he's only allowed to work certain days and he's only allowed to do certain things. So kind of what I'm getting from you guys is that Mr. T goes above and beyond to make that impact. Definitely above what's on his contract as a tutor. I mean, I think that's beautiful because Mr. T, he's a really good person, and he was a science major, and then after experiencing AVID and working with people like your son, he changed his major and now he wants to be a teacher. Did you guys know that?
No, not at all.
So you've actually made an impact on him as well. I think that's awesome. Is there anyone else who you've seen that has made a direct impact on him that you want to speak on?
It's the education on the kids doesn't necessarily just rely on teachers. It also relies on administration. Ms. Valdez being the director of Cobra Tech.
Awesome.
And she is awesome. She is nothing but positive. And, I couldn't have asked for a better director for that program. That program was marvelous, the last 3 years that it was there. She made a direct impact on each of the students by providing them with a positive school environment in any way that she could.
Awesome.
So, it's just really amazing that it just wasn't on teachers. It was also on administration, especially her.
That's a really good point that you make, because I think a lot of people from the outside, they kind of see administrators as, oh, they just sit in the office all day, they don't even talk to my kid. But here you are telling us that Mrs. Valdez went above and beyond and made an impact on Jaime as well.
Yes, she did. And she's an administrator that is so admirable, because every game, every school activity, she was there. She didn't have to be there. It could have been her night of not being the administrator on duty, but she was there.
She was still there.
To give that support to those students. So, students really value that. They really appreciate that.
I remember 7th grade too. It was a basketball game at Henderson. So I fouled out, right? And then, I punched the chair hardcore. And then I just started crying, and then Miss Valdez came up to me and just was telling me that it's going to be okay and all that stuff.
All right, so Jaime, you said some wonderful things about Mr. T today, but do you have a message that you want to give directly to Mr. T?
Keep doing what you're doing, Mr. T. You could make it really far because of your positivity, and I love you, Mr. T. Keep doing great things.
Mrs. Trejo, is there anything, a direct message that you have for Mrs. Valdez?
Ms. Valdez, thank you for everything that you do, for going above and beyond and really caring about the students, and thank you for making such a positive impact.
That's my big takeaway for anyone in education is, in order to truly teach, first you have to reach them, and sometimes you have to reach them where they're at. And even sometimes coming to the park that's down the street from where they live, I won't give an address out, but sometimes you have to reach them where they're at in order to effectively teach them. So that's our time. Thank you guys. You guys did awesome. I appreciate it, man. Thank you guys. That was a terrible high five, but thank you guys, and I appreciate it.